What's up, boys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we install a short shifter on the Miata. Let's get into it. Alright, to get to the shifter, you're going to have to take out this center console, which is 2 bolts on the side, 1 bolt in the middle, and 2 bolts in here. So with that, let's get into it. Alright, so once you get the shift knob off, you just go ahead and remove your center console. And be careful because your trunk release and your gas tank release are back here. So I'm just going to move it to the side. It's still pretty stable up there. So then it's going to be 10 mil here, here, and on the shifter itself. But my car is so old that the bushing is, or the lower boot is just gone. Like, you see the ring here, but there's nothing. Like, that's the shifter right here. That's just crazy. Oh, good thing I got a new one. All right, let's get into it. All right, so again, since my shift boot was completely disintegrated, I'm gonna cut off this little plastic ring right here so I can take it off. Don't worry, I have another one over there. So I'm just gonna take this off so I can. Got it. Yeah. I mean, just completely disintegrated. Like, what happened to this bottom half of it? Like, that's just crazy. It's just gone. Yeah. So then you're just stuck with. Just left with all this stuff. Alright. Let's get back into the install. Alright, so now with all those bolts off, you can go ahead and take out your shifter. I'm just preparing for the disgustingness that is in this shifter. So, there's shifter, or like gear oil, and look at that, it's just black. Or technically gray. Yeah. Yeah. And so, since you already have it out, you're just gonna go, or since you already have your shifter out and the fluid's already accessible, I'm gonna go ahead and change it. Pretty recommended. So for that, I have this little pump that I'm gonna stick inside of here, or you can use like a baster or something. And I have like a little Gatorade bottle to catch all that stuff. It's not that much. Like, I'm already at the bottom. Let me go ahead and grab another towel. And hopefully I don't spill this all over my car. And I'm just gonna clean it out too with this towel, just to get the rest of it. Also, you want to grab this little plastic ring right here. Alright, so I pulled out this little plastic ring that sits underneath this little dip right here. You just get your finger under it, you just pop it out. It's gonna be, I mean, a little bit tougher than that, but you should be able to do it no problem. And then this little metal wavy piece was underneath that. So after that, I'm gonna go ahead and refill my shifter fluid, or just gear oil, as long as it's 75W by 90. It uses 100 to 90 milliliters of fluid, so just start pouring it in. Alright, so now that that's all done, it's just reassembling. So you're going to leave it where the connected part, right there, is going to be on top. So it's going to sit on top of this nut. Should just go in. There you go. Alright, so now that piece is in there, we're going to reuse this plastic piece that was at the bottom. And we're going to have this little cutout right there. It's going to be facing the rear of the car, towards the trunk. Alright, and then next up is this brace. And what most people have to do is there's a little Allen key in there, and you're gonna have to pull it out, because when you try to line it up with this shifter, like when you put it in there, it doesn't want to line up, or it lines up but it's not touching it. You want it to be as close as possible to the back of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and back it out of this housing so it can sit closer to that. Alright, so now that it's out, just line up the bolt holes with it, and then in your kit, we have another top plastic piece, like so, and and then another one of these little wavy metal rings. Put that top it there, like so. And the metal part sits on top. Wait a second. There you go. Just gonna sit out flush. Get your top piece, like so. Just the other way. Then you grab your new bolts and send them through. And then the kit comes with washers, just in case it doesn't fit. I'm not sure if it doesn't fit yet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tighten them down. Installing the boot, this rubber boot. So to make it easier, you just unscrew this top part. So with the shifter all installed, I'm gonna install the new boot, and just rescrew this stuff down. Alright, so everything's all done here. I have a couple of holes in my shifter boot, so I'm going to uninstall this leather one and put in this little bride one. I figured it'd be pretty cool, just kind of liven up the interior just a little bit, so let's get to that. Alright, so there's going to be 4 bolts here, or just screws right there. You can take it off. And so there's just a bunch of these little clips right here that I'm just going to take off. Alright, so I got the center console back in. I haven't bolted it down yet, but this is kind of the end result. I think it looks pretty good. I kind of like the fact that it has a little bit like the over fabric size, but I mean, and the short shifter's all installed. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, really notchy. Like, you can really tell what's in gear. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and bolt it all down and finish up this video. Alright boys, so there she is, all done. The first mod to the Miata is done, out of the way. I got more coming for you guys. I have an exhaust coming. After that will probably be headers, wheels and tires, suspension, all that other fun stuff. But you guys know what to do next. Hit that post notifications, like, subscribe, follow my social media. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and hope it continues. Have a good day.